e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.
Hello and welcome to another Electronic Revolution Call of Duty 4 broadcast. Tonight we have CEVO O upper bracket semifinals, B-side versus Blight. Both these teams top during the season, hoping to battle it out for that grand final spot, or at least the upper bracket finals. And the map tonight is MP_City Streets, the defensive sided map from hell. So tonight, sitting in the co-caster spot, I have three-time Jenga champion Eric Wansampali. Eric, how are you?
I'm doing alright, Connor, but you know, I have a lot of people to thank and fear for my Jenga career, and I'd rather not get involved with it because I owe some people some money. But this should be a pretty good cast here, and we got some Frenchies going, and we got a couple big names left in the COD community going out of here in the CEVO A brackets. And we will be here on MP City Streets, and as you all know, I absolutely despise this match, or this map, sorry, not this match, and my only fond memory of it is of our videocaster tonight, Limek, as he picked up the Shoutcaster mic one time on this map. But Limey, how you doing tonight?
Oh yeah, and I still remember that disaster, and no, I promise that I'm gonna start to practice, and until my wife tells me to shut up. Why are you talking to your computer by yourself, you idiot? And hopefully I'll become good enough that I can do both the video and the play-by-play, but I doubt I will ever be able to do it as good as you guys.
You can do it in French though, so I mean, that's something.
Ah ben oui, ben tabarnak, c'est certain, esti.
Speaking of French, the viewers out there, you're gonna get to hear an all-French war room, and yes, Team Blight, they're French, all of them. Have you ever tried ringing for a team that speaks a different language? It's difficult.
I was going to say, that's always an interesting concept, and it's something that, you know, you run into quite often in COD 4, CSS, things like that.
Languages other than English? What is this?
You know, I always thought people spoke British, so I don't even know.
Yeah, you know, I don't understand why English hasn't been changed to American.
I'm not getting into that. We've done our fair share to mess up the world lately. I'm not going to expect them to name a language after us, but as we're waiting on one player to get back in here, Blight and B-side going at it, waiting on, I'm not sure who from B-side. We'll get the rosters out there for you guys once we get all 5 in from each team. And again, if you guys have shoutouts or anything you guys want to get on the air, go to the IRC e-rev on the game search QNet Networks and hit up Connor, and I will get in there as soon as I can. I was getting a failed connect from the IRC server, some kind of split net or something like that, so I'll get in there as soon as I can. But if you guys have shoutouts, make sure you head to our IRC channel, and we'll get those on the air for you guys. And we'll also have live War Room and all that good stuff for you guys tonight for the semifinal matchup, which is taking forever to start up here. So yeah, that's pretty much where we sit right now. And let's see what's going on in the news, Connor. What's new?
You know what? I was pretty stoked about that whole Captain at Sea, the hostage rescue with the Somalian pirates and everything, and Yar Barrett.
Yeah, I didn't know Prank was there. Prank took care of it.
Shot.
That's not funny, really, to laugh about that kind of thing. But yeah, that was exciting.
If Eric Once and Polly thinks it's acceptable, then it's pretty much acceptable.
What do you guys, Limey? How do you feel about the? I mean, you're Canadian. What's the general consensus on what happened with the Obamas and the Queen and all that business? I mean, they touched the Queen or something and they weren't supposed to. Is that really a big deal?
Yeah, well, I think it's just the England people make a big fuss about the Queen just going and grabbing Michelle Obama's ass or something. I don't know. It seems it's a big deal over there. But, you know, it's just some other things that made the news was the gifts that were exchanged. It seems Obama sent somebody to just grab something at the local store, and for the England Prime Minister, and I think they gave them a DVD collection of best American films. The only problem was Region 1, which the DVD players over there can't play, so that's a little bit of a snap-up like there.
I did read a bit. That was on Slashdot, actually. That's it's not really tech savvy, as we do have 10 people in the server now. I think we're getting some screenshots
rundown
down here.
time.
Sure that, dun dun dun, you guys are ready for the roster rundown. B-side, Connor, go!
Alright, for B-side we have Beef, GS, Carster, Steven, and Saw 2.0. I'm not sure who GS is. I'm sure that's an acronym for
Goodspeed,
something.
Godspeed, something like that.
Godspeed, there you go. Eric, what do we have from the French people?
Well, we will have Crazed, the Jew Fox is here, ladies and gentlemen. Magic Cat, which I believe is that Failer, Connor? That's Failer, correct?
Yes, it is.
And we're going to have Joe. I'm just going to go with Joe for that one, and Phantom. So there's your starting lineups for Blight and B-side, and Connor, knock knock.
Who's there, Eric?
2 friends.
Wait, what?
You're supposed to say 2 friends who?
2 friends who?
2 friends casting a semis final match together.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's 2 friends, 1 cast, right?
There you go. There you go. Climbing to the rescue. This cast is going downhill fast.
Here at e-rev TV, when you play at level 5, we take it to level 12. Now,
Right.
It is the knife round as Blight versus B-side. And, you know, for most maps, most teams don't ever... You can't really prepare for a knife round, but this is one of those maps where it really matters. If you're on defense on this map, you're going to get momentum, and this City Streets is all about momentum. So, looks like we will have a knife at this A site as B-side has surrounded the well. I really hope to see someone fall in there, Eric.
Yeah, that'd be pretty damn epic. But yeah, I would agree definitely that the defensive side of this map is your biggest advantage, and especially building momentum towards halftime. Not necessarily right when you start. Of course, that is always beneficial, starting off with momentum on the defensive side. But having momentum rolling into that offensive side in the second half can really help your team out. So Blight is going to win the knife round. They are going to take defense, as we suspected. So we'll do a quick restart here and get everybody readied up. And we'll be underway here on MP City Streets for this CEVO A semi-final match.
You know what? I was just watching that knife round. Saw with the 3 knives in a row at the very last. He almost clutch aced that.
Don't get me started. Yeah, don't get me started on that You know, let's do some predictions here. You know, I'm gonna go with Blight here. You know, I've seen the blindside lineup. I think they got some talented players, but you know, Blight does gonna have a chance here to gather that momentum on the defensive side here on city streets and carry that over. And you never know with those Frenchies, Connor. You never know what they got planned. So
yeah.
We'll see what's going on. Maybe they'll play a little different.
My prediction has to go with Blight too. I've been on a team with Phantom, and I've been cursed at and sweared at in French enough to respect him. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Him and his team.
Right. So 2-4, and Limey, you got a prediction here?
In French.
No.
All right. So how'd the combat arms cast go, Limey?
It's the spectator mode there is pretty epically fail. It's just so bad. It's just, I don't know. I'm doing the video and I can barely watch it myself. So it's an acquired taste, if you ask me.
Right, guys,
I would agree. To me, it's...
You have to
Go
explain to people what combat arms spectate mode is. Only third person. And in order to spectate, you have to kill yourself at the beginning of the round, so we have to join teams and then kill ourselves. So every round you get to see Live McNade himself.
That's exciting. It's to
Yep.
me it
Pretty
kind
good
of
at
falls
that.
along. To me, it kind of falls along. I've watched some of it. It kind of feels like America's Army as far as the spectate goes, and it's not ideal for casting. But you guys should check it out because we're
Live on
getting
3.
ridiculous. We're getting ridiculous views on these combat arm casts. So there's something to it. Make sure you guys check it out as we take a look here at the first round. It's pretty even split coming here from the defensive Connor. First nade coming out from Crazed. Going to take down Beef there. Mid is wide open right now. Nobody playing that whatsoever. It looks like this may be an A rush. As scope shot, not going to get a kill there. That's Karster firing towards the flower pot. He's picked up a 74. And going to fire here. Double headshot here from the Magic Cat, Connor. Can I get a cat noise? As the kitty continues to dominate here. B-side gonna put one into Phantom there. Last one here is Goodspeed, Godspeed. I cannot remember your name, but that's what you get for using an alias here. Playing on top of the mid roofs here. Bomb is down in A. Last man standing. Got 3 members of the opposing team to kill here. And he's gonna make the trek up top into the middle balconies here, Connor. Not a whole lot he can do here. As Jufox is playing up by the... oh, he's going to get a nade on him. That was ridiculous as Goodspeed gets a disgusting nade there on Jufox. Now it's a 2v1. Magic Cat playing in the defensive spawn. They're going to get the kill. It's going to be 1-0, but what a nade there, Connor. If I didn't know better... I mean, if I was playing against him, I'd call BS. That was a great nade.
He's just kind of isolated there. I didn't think he had a chance to win the round, but I'm still... I guess you could say stoked about Magic Cat and the double headshot. And it looks like B-Side's going for another A push. They're holding back now. They got naded early with a carpool nade, so they're not going to fall for that again. As Saw sends a nade to the arch, and he's going to go ahead and hold down this bomb and get it down. Crazed into Steven. Crazed playing the A Cafe, and the bomb does go down the A site. So we have one player down for each of these teams, as both teams exchanging kills 3v3. As Blight on the disadvantage now as they try to work their way into the cafe. Watching Jufox Godspeed into Phantom, making this 2v3. Jufox trying to wall up someone in the carpool. Joe picking up the kill on Karster. It looks like Jufox is going to make his way over to the gay corner as Beef into Joe. Jufox into Beef. Can he pull up another kill? No, he can't. Godspeed into Jufox, making this 1-1. This could be a bad thing if Blight can't pick up a lot of rounds on defense. This is just going to turn into a train wreck of a match. Now, it could be wrong, but that's the general way City Streets plays out.
And I think more than any other map in COD 4, Connor, momentum plays a bigger role in this map. I can't think of a better example, except maybe Pipeline, but of course that was taken out of the rotation. That map was 100% momentum-based. But this map definitely so. Pretty much the opposite, where you have a huge advantage here. And we'll look here as Blight is actually going to be rolling this round. They're going to get a team ace 2-1. They answered with authority there, Connor. As the e-rev scoreboard rundown right now, we're going to have Blight and Magic Cat 6-1, a 3-1 from Joe, Crazed and Phantom sitting at a pair of 2s, Jufox with a 1. And on the other side of the spectrum, we're going to have a 5-2 from Goodspeed, Beef with a 1, Steven with the 1, Karster with the 1, and Saw with the goose egg.
Well, it looks like B-side going for this. They're pretty set on the A site. Once they got that round, looks like all 4 of them at the A site. They're bottled up. Steven, Magic Hat into Steven there. Magic Hat now 7-1, leading the scoreboard. Beef with the nade into Joe. B-side's really on fire with these nades, Eric. I'm not. Look, there's another set nade into Magic Hat. I just can't quite describe their nades. It is a 3v3 B-side. Most of their players tagged up as they try to push onto this A site. I believe Saw has the bomb for his team. Let's go ahead and take a look at him as he fakes it, goes into the arch area. Actually, he's going to pull it back, going Cafe. Crazed into Godspeed. Saw into Crazed. He knows there's another player around him, as him and his teammate, they do have enough time to go B. They have 45 seconds to work with. And there we go, Phantom into Beef, making this a 2v1, so it's all on Saw as he's working his way. The flank, he's been flashed, he's spotted a few players. He's an inch away from dying, as he has 28 seconds to work with. And looking at this Blight team, they're not going to give him any. They're going to pull back. They're playing it smart. They're not going to get cocky at all. Saw nothing to shoot at, nothing to kill. He's not going to be able to get this round unless a miracle happens as he works his way down to market. Oh, picks up a kill on Jufox, making this 1v1. Phantom waiting for the A plant. There he goes. Saw crossing. Has to hold it now. Phantom spots him on the bomb site and picks up the kill. And BCD.
Great round, Connor. Great round by Phantom there, as he played that extremely smart. Didn't leave himself vulnerable whatsoever to the plant man, and just a great overall round there by him. Playing patient. Teammate got a little hasty there. I'm not quite sure who that was. I think that was either Jufox or Joe playing up in the top balcony there mid. That was not needed. You know, they could play that one safe. Thank God his team did. Teammate did, and he got that round deservingly so, as they played that pretty well. So we'll take a look here at the offensive side this round. Looks like it's going to be a B rush, as teams blindside is stacking up in the mid right now. Karster with the scope, peeking dangerously right where he could get naded pretty easily. Smoke has gone up. I'll find the bomb for you guys. Bomb is going to be good speed. He's all the way in spawn. Watching flank, that's something that I don't know I would recommend. He's going to make his way through the champagne room now, as he's going to get lit up from behind, and this is bad, as Goodspeed is going to fall there to Magic Hat. Magic Hat, I'm not sure if he saw the bomb or not. He does. He's going to camp this one for sure, and what a fail strat here, Connor. They left the bomb behind. Bomb's going to sit there. It's going to be camped, as Magic Hat going to get 1 kill. Joe going to get another one there. Karster is down. We're going to be all watching Saw here as he's the last one standing. Moves back, picks up the bomb somehow. He came all the way from flank there, moving towards the front balcony area here, headed towards the B site. And he's got a whole bundle of trouble to deal with here, as 4 members of Blight are still up here on the defensive side. 44 seconds left. He gets lit up from the stairs in mid. He's going to look behind him here. Crazed playing on flank. Saw going to get a kill on Magic Cat there. Make this a little bit more manageable for him. Jufox moving towards the back B alley right now. Saw moving back towards A, as he's in the car park right now. As these rounds, ladies and gentlemen, have been some of the longest I've ever shoutcasted. As he is making his way through the car park right now. Crazed watching A cut. Jufox all the way at B. Joe watching the back A right now. And looks like nobody is in A currently. So Saw going to move in. Fake plant. 11 seconds. Crazed going to come peek it. Looking for something. It's got nothing. Jufox in the middle. Joe watching middle. Plant going down from Saws. He's out of time. Going to get killed from top here. And that's going to be 4-1. And the defense reigns supreme.
You know, this is a defense-sided map, so everyone tuned in. This can go either way still. We've seen it happen before. But, you know, one of the things I'm noticing interesting is the snipers usually reign supreme on both sides of this map. They usually are able to pick up 1 or 2 early kills, and Karster is doing absolutely nothing with the scope. He's 1 in 5, consistently just missing picks on the mid and against the other Blight sniper, Joe. So I'm not sure how that's going to pan out too well, or I don't think it's going to pan out too well for B-side, as this is a really picking-focused map. But they do have the plant on the A site. Magic Hat actually killing Saw. Plant doesn't go down. Karster there to pick up the plant again, faking it out, pulls out the deagle, hoping for the kill. And it looks like Jufox on the balcony, consistently doing that jump, Eric.
Yeah, definitely so, and he's going to get caught doing that sooner or later, and thus far, it really hasn't worked out for him. Has not been worth it, as Goodspeed is playing flank. I've been watching him pretty much the whole round, looking for that flanker. Hasn't come yet. Beef will get the plant down here. Blight Joe is going to get the kill on Steven, though. Going to be a 2v2 here. Phantom into Beef, 1v2 now. They're going to play this smart. We're going to have Goodspeed playing on top of the balcony right now, and he gets lit up by Phantom. Easy defuse here. And another round of the defense. And I tell you what, Connor, whether it's 5v1 or 2v4, they're playing pretty well as a team on the Blight side. As far as blind side, they seem to be pretty flustered right now, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But you know what, Eric? B-side's up against a wall, so let's go ahead and head over to their war room and see what they're talking about, or listen to what they're talking about.
What do you... Ah!
Well, you said you want... Jesus.
I did, but then you...
1v,
whatever.
1v.
Just go, play. Keep our cool, keep our cool. Well, that's what happens when we play different games other than COD 4, so...
Manny, scope.
Come on, Carcer.
Got him.
He's fucking,
Key.
soda, key.
Wow.
Key, auto climb. He's coming back.
We're getting raped. We gotta do something now.
A quick round there for Blight, making this 6-1. You know what, if I had to use an analogy, Eric, I'd have to say Phantom was like a bus full of orphans falling off a cliff in the way he just destroyed the B-side team.
Just as their dreams were destroyed. I don't even know. That was sinister, but I laughed. Definitely a great round there coming from Phantom, as I believe he got 3 kills, almost 4, almost an ace there. So great round for him. His teammates have just said in global chat that he is so nervous, but don't worry, guy, nothing to worry about here. It's just a cast. We're here to watch, give the people some entertainment here, as Blight is on a rampage right now, Connor. They're running away. And it's 7-1, and you gotta think that you know, right now what's going on inside the blindside team. You know, they're thinking we'll be all right once we get to defense. We'll be all right once we get to defense. You get to defense with 1 round, doesn't matter. So they need to pick up some rounds here. They need to change some stuff up. They maybe need to smoke A, wait until 30 seconds, go B. They need to switch things up, keep Blight guessing here. And you know, I don't see it used very often, but you can actually make it from the A bomb to the B bomb in like 9 seconds. So. You can always get a fake plan off and run across. So we'll see what they do here, as Blight is going to have the advantage yet again. That's going to even up just a little bit. 3v2, 3v1 now, as Steven is the last one standing. He does not have bomb. He can't pick it up, though, back in the car park. He does get that. It's going to be 1v2, Phantom and Joe going up against Steven here. Joe is going to be flashed out of his mind. Phantom playing in mid, and Steven's going to make his way back towards spawn right now, but can't seem to make up his mind quite yet, as Joe is at Flower Pot. Phantom watching the cross now. He's going to see him fire, miss, put some shots into him as he heads to the champagne room. Steven's lit up now, bleeding out. Going to peek the corner here, see if he can get a shot on to Phantom. Phantom's still playing in mid right now, with about 40 seconds left on the clock here. And if he plays this right, he's got a chance here, Con.
You know, Steven's getting tagged up all the hell, Eric. He's making his way to the B site. 2v1, he's up against a scope and another SMG. He can easily clutch this. City Streets, in my opinion, is one of the most clutch-friendly maps in Call of Duty 4. As you pointed out, 9 seconds from both bomb sites, 15 seconds crouched. And that's exactly what Steven's doing. He's making his way to A. He picks up the kill on Phantom in the mid. That's going to be a round-winning kill for him if he can just get this plant off. And he'll get off as Joe, taking the stealth approach as he makes his way towards the A site. He has the scope and he has an M4, so he does have a good weapon combination. But Steven deciding to go to the carpool, the car park area, with a abundance of bodies to just camp in, go prone in, whatever he wants to do.
This is superior play by Steven right now. He wins this round right there, ladies and gentlemen. 7-2 now. Steven, phenomenal round there. And you know, speak of the devil, as we were just talking about clutching there, going back and forth between the bomb sites. That's almost freaky, as that's exactly what he did. He played him all the way to A, played him all the way back to B, and then played him all the way back to A, and got a clutch kill there in the mid, got the plan off, and then killed the sniper. The sniper was flustered. did not expect to be in a 1v1 situation with no time left on the clock. So phenomenal play there by Steven, and he gets a gold star. So this one going to be 5v4 right off the bat in favor of the offensive for once here. So maybe they have a little bit of a momentum swing coming in their direction, as right now Magic Cat going to get it lit up, but he's going to get the kill on Karster there. And again, Connor, Karster been pretty ineffective with that scope. I think he's changed weapons now, as he is 6-10 now, so he's picked it up a little bit for his team. And Magic Cat with another kill, and he is on top of his team, ladies and gentlemen, at 16-5. Could see a very possible 20 bomb here before half, maybe more here. His bomb has been found inside the B house, and that's going to be camped by Magic Cat. Magic Cat playing that is about as about as well as you can. He's found the bomb. No need to go anywhere. No need to do anything but get kills there. As Saw is going to get a kill on Craze, 3v2. It's going to be Steven and Saw going up against Juve, Phantom, and Magic. And again, Magic has complete control over the bomb, which is in the B house right now. Phantom playing in middle, Saw moving through the mid. So is his teammate. Heads towards the gate right now. Juve Fox will be peeking that. So he's got an M4 on him. 25 seconds left on the clock. They got to do something here. Steven in mid, prone. Again, he clutched last round. He'd see if he can do it again here. Not likely, as Magic Cat again has that bomb pretty well bunkered down as he gets the kill on Saw there. And that was an overall poor strategy. And basically what I've seen here, Connor, mistake after mistake, coming from this blindside team, is just poor bomb management, in my opinion. The wrong guy has the bomb, or even if the right guy has the bomb, he's in the wrong spot. So poor strategy right now coming from the blindside team.
Well, you know, I've also noticed the one strategy they haven't used that most teams at this stage would have used, 8-2, is just sit back and go for picks. They haven't. They've been consistently going for rush strats that involve flashes, set nades, and they've been landing their nades the majority of the time, but they're just not following up with these rushes. They're just getting outshot every time they attempt to rush Blight. Blight players come up with 2 kills in a row, double kills, triple kills, whatever you want to do. But right now, getting to the action, Phantom just running onto the bomb, picks up a kill, double kill on Saw and Karster. Doesn't manage to pick up the 3rd kill, but Crazed into Beef. That was a B-side blunder right there, as Craze picks up the final kill on Godspeed. They just left that A-arch open, and Blight exploited that.
Definitely so, and we're 11 rounds in, ladies and gentlemen, going into the 12th. Let's do some War Room. Let's go to the Frenchies, Limey. Let's parler français or something.
Nice nade.
Ah, tabarnak.
C'est non?
D'un mid, il push. Non, je pense pas. Ouais, et un turn. Un turn. Un turn. Il m'a turn.
Ah, il y a
un mid-stairs, mid-stairs. Il y en a un à l'entrée, la gueule.
Il y a un 4-3. Qui est à tête d'une B, man, je pense.
4-3, 4-3. Joue gay, joue gay.
Non, non.
Quelqu'un qui a mis yellow.
Comme un pro.
Good job, good job.
Bon.
Il y en a dans le mid, il push double door. Double door. Le gars, il est
Double door, double door.
Ah bon, bien,
Good job, il est mort.
J'ai peur.
Double door, là, je pense.
La bombe est là, je l'ai.
C'est le scope, l'autre.
Non, il est pas d'être là.
Le gars.
Nice. C'est turnaround sur le raid, mon cher.
Come back to live action. Another great round there from Blightcon.
Oh yeah, you know what? In no way, no form, way, shape, or whatever you want to say. Is this disrespectful? Yeah, that's what I was going for. But I have to say, you know, Jufox is Blight's designated monkey. He's crawling on top of every jumpable spot I've seen on city streets. He's there, B-arch, the canopy jumps. It's just every round I see him in a new spot.
You know, it's been beneficial to him, especially that round. It was beneficial to him as he got a key kill there in the midsection. You know, other times not so much, but his team is winning, so you can't say too much about it. Excuse me. On the e-rev scoreboard right now, we're gonna have Failer at 20-7 as he has reached the 20 bomb, ladies and gentlemen. Phantom at 14-5, 10-6 from the Jufox. Crazed at 9-6 and an 8-6 there from Joe. So pretty even scoring. You know, Failer is out in front, but I wouldn't say that he's carrying the load for his team by any means, Connor. As you know, he's pretty much been playing in the spot where he sees the most action. So by no means is he clutching round after round or anything like that. His team is playing very well behind him. For blindside, we're gonna have Steven at 8-12, 7-12 from Goodspeed, Saw at 6, 7 from Karster, and a 3 from Beefy. So pretty even scoring from the other side as well. It's just really far behind Blight.
You know, it's commenting on Baylor. You know, he's doing something you don't see too often, which you probably should see a lot more often. He's playing the bomb, and most people don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. And so far, he's made some pretty good decisions as far as which bomb site he's played. He's read them pretty well, and especially with that SMG, he's done good work with it. He gets another kill there, headshot on Beef, and he's playing to their weakness. And I like to see that as he's setting himself up to get kills, but he's not baiting his team. And right now, he's at 21-8. So phenomenal play coming from Failer. And as you said, he plays the bomb sites very, very well.
It can also be used as a hat, Eric. A hat. But let's get back to the action as B-side already a man down. Make that two-man as Saw eats a nade and Beef with gets scoped. Phantom pick up a kill on Steven, making this 2-on-5 B-side. Just letting this match go at this stage as another ace round for Blight. I believe that's their third one this half, and it will be halftime 13-2. B-side better have the most remarkable, phenomenal defense we've ever seen if they even want to have any hope of pulling this through.
You know, I faced some hard times in my Jenga career where I really thought that tower was going to topple, but you know, I pulled it off and ended up winning the Jenga match. But this time, I think they're pretty much out of pools here, Connor. It's 13-2 at halftime. I really think that this French team is going to be able to, you know, even if they strat regardless, I think they're going to be able to use the SMG work that they have already to make their way into the A bomb site. And I think they're going to get a couple rounds. They might have to grind them out, sorry, excuse me. And I think they're going to end up winning this one relatively quick. I'm going to say we have 8 rounds in this half before this French team takes the victory here in CEVO semifinals here. And the winner of this will go on to face Buddha, and the winner of Buddha and what was the other team called?
I forget. I'm not looking at the bracket right now. I'm so focused on this match.
And no problem. As first kill of the match going to go to Fowler. Speak of the devil, Steven going to answer back into Crazed. Going to be a 4v4 here. Let's find the bomb that is headed into the A site. That is Jufox, as he did not clear the bottom of the site there, and that's going to be Failer. Or I'm sorry, Steven. Failer will get the kill on him though, but the bomb is at a very, very poor spot right now as it's on the stairs, leading down into this A site. So it's 3v3 here, pretty even. Good speed playing up top. Blight Phantom going to get the kill there on Saw. That's a big kill there, Connor. As it's now 3v2 in favor of the offensive. Failer going to fall, though, to a poor peak there against Good Speed. As bomb is going to be planted. Flash coming down on the bomb. Gio tried to make a run for it to the B site. That could have been a round winner there, but a great play by Beef there, the low scorer on the server right now. Playing in spawn on the stairs, but he gets the kill, and that was a round-winning kill there, I do believe, as he is going to be getting another kill there on Phantom. So 13-3, but the pressure remains, Connor. The pressure remains from Blight. That was no easy round for Blindside there, and they know it.
Yeah, it was actually a very close round. You know, I think it's going to come down a lot to the fact that B-side doesn't seem to have a scope working, and while it may not have been the most, well, it was detrimental on offense, it's pretty much suicidal on defense of a scope that can't scope or outscope the other scope. And right now we have Joe focusing on the A site, and he is going to be in a scope battle. Karster not really peeking left or right. He just has his crosshairs focused on one area in hopes that Joe wanders into it. And he picks up a kill on Failer as Jufox into GS, so it's a 4-4. As I'm watching Crazed working into the middle of the map. And there you go, Saw into Jufox. Round going B-side's way. Saw with a double kill there. We haven't seen too much noise from this match so far. Crazed into Steven, making this a 3-on-2. 2 Blight players left. That's going to be Joe and Crazed. So you have a scope and an SMG up. And let's take a look at Joe. Joe's still working around the A site, hoping for a pick. I think he knows there's a scope over there somewhere, and I'm pretty sure they're going to work off the pick. Crazed been spotted. Joe picks up the pick he was looking for on Karster. Crazed tagged up a little bit in the market area. The bomb is in Joe's hand, so it's all his call whether they go A or B, and looks like they may be going towards the B site, and I don't think anyone from B side's in there. Is Beef right now working his way to the A arch. His teammate Saw going up to Main Street. And Cray's getting picked off by Beef, and he follows that up with a second kill on Joe, and that's going to make this 13-4. B-side winning a close round yet again.
That was poor teamwork there. I mean, they played pretty well getting that pick there, Connor, on Karster. But overall, after that pick, poor communication from Blight there. They definitely should have had a plant there and probably a kill in mid. They were both watching the same thing, pretty much. So poor communication there coming from Blight. Pretty much the first time we've seen it tonight, though. So not too little too late, hopefully, as this one's going to be a 5-on-5 still. We'll find the bomb here as Karster gets a kill with the scope on Jufox. That's not something we've seen too much here. As Failer's going to have the bomb. He's playing in the car park dangerously here as he gets picked. Just staring at the scope there. Not sure what he was going for. Cray's going to take down Karster. Goodspeed has moved back to back up where the scope has died. And this will be a quick... Well, I'm sorry, as a kill goes back from Phantom there into Goodspeed. As this is going to go in Blight's direction here very quickly. 3v2 here. Bomb is being faked at the A site. We're going to have Joe... holding the bomb this time, it would appear. Yes, he is going to get this plant off, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a 45-second clock here. Phantom playing with somebody in the spawn area right now. He's lit up. He's just draining their time right now. Saw is finally going to get the kill on him. Beef looking for a kill from spawn here in the car park area. Saw moving towards the flower park. Crazed playing on the stairs. Up in the balcony, that is going to be Joe. Excuse me there, as these two teams are going to go back and forward as I'm losing my voice for some reason here. As Joe is going to get the kill there, finally on Beef. 16 seconds left on the clock here. Saw looking for a kill towards that balcony. No go, as Joe is going to get the kill into Saw there. 14-4 now, Connor, as they are 1 round away from tie round and 2 rounds away from a victory here on MP City streets.
You know what, I think Blight is probably going to be the team we're going to see in the grand finals for the CEVO. Watching them play on this map, even though it is a defensive side map, I can't imagine a team we've casted that can really push this team to the limit. So Steven, with an early name to Failer, that's going to be a hard one for Blight to take. Failer currently 24-12, the 2-1 ratio, leading his team, but by no means carrying his team. And if you look at the B-side scores, pretty much all the same. No one over 11. Steven with the high score of 11 and 17 deaths. As Steven makes that a 12 as he goes into Joe with the MP5. We have 3 players down for Blight. So it's just Phantom and Crazed left to work something out. As Phantom with the 74U into Steven, he's battling it out in the middle. He's taking a lot of flak. Wow, just barely escaping with his life. And he goes down to Karster and his Deagle. So last man standing, that will be Blight Crazed as he works the B site. Trying to get a kill. He knows there's someone at the far back. Tosses out his name. Now let's go third person. That's going to be Saw he's battling with at the yellow car. Eric, what else do you see?
He's about to fall in. He does there with the Deagle shot from Saw 2.0. It's going to be 5-14 now, and there is just a mountain to climb here for them, Connor. And that's 2 rounds too little too late here, in my opinion, here coming from the blindside team. As you know, they've got some very negative players on the scoreboard. And so far they've been pretty even and nobody really stepping out, and right now that's what they need, is somebody to come out and lead them. As first kill is going to go to Steven there as he gets a barrel kill, I believe, on Crazed. And this one will be a 5v4 right now. And I think right now what's happening, Connor, I think right now you're seeing Blight setting him up to knock him down. I think they're playing predictable. I think they're going A and they're going B in very predictable patterns, and I think they're going to pull something out and get a couple quick rounds doing something different here against this blindside team. And the crazy thing about it is, as you mentioned, Connor, you know, they're doing very, very basic strats here, and these rounds are extremely, extremely close every round. Even though they are on the disadvantage, like they are here, 2v3. Jufox playing in mid, Phantom playing on the A bomb. Bomb is down up on the balcony right now, and we'll find the opponents right now. Steven going to be playing in the car park. We'll find him as he kills Jufox. Phantom going to peek him there, so now it's a 1v2. This is manageable. Beef playing in the top A house right now. Saw playing in mid. Phantom going to fake it once on the A bomb. See if he could draw some fire here. He draws a flashbang, so he knows there's one there. Saw going to get the kill on Phantom, though, 6-14. And, you know, as I said, you know, they're making the comeback here, but I don't feel that this is a substantial push. And hopefully we'll see if Blight can get the final push through here. But tell you what, let's go back to Blight's War Room. Let's head there now.
push, Steve.
Ok, un sur le site à A, un top straight.
Il y en a deux, B.
Ok, je drop la bombe ici, man, fuck off. Si je veux work in mid, je...
Pogner des pics.
Use scope.
Double door, watch out.
Ah là! Je les pogne quand je les stack, quand j'étais flash, man. Scope dead, les...
Je push les yellow stairs.
Vous devriez essayer d'aller planter là-haut.
Il m'a piqué double door.
Ah, viens-t'en! What the fuck, tu bats? Va à bas, les deux sont à haut. Là, l'autre est top straight. « 15 secondes. Un sur un.
Alright, we're back to live action as another close round there, Connor. You know, right now, if you're the offensive side here, if you're Blight, what are you going to do? What are you going to change up here to try to get a couple quick rounds?
Well, you know what? They're just looking for that 15 spot. When you're at that 15 spot, there's a sense of security. You can't lose the match at that stage. You can only push it to overtime. But, you know, I'm thinking we haven't seen a full-out A or B site rush from them yet. Not to the extent at which B-side did. B-side just pile drived with the site, sending all their players there. But Blight is actually doing that at this stage, but they've already they lost one player. That's going to be Failure to a Carnade, and it looks like Jew is going to put down the plant relatively quickly here, using smoke for cover, and it fades just as he's about to finish off the plant, allowing Karster to pick up a deagle kill, but crazed into GS. Godspeed follows that up with a kill on Karster. So 2v2, we have Crazed and Joe, a scope and an SMG. This is very clutchable for them, as Joe has been spotted, spots a player in the carpool as he retreats and saw into Crazed. So now it's going to be Joe in a 1v2. He doesn't have the bombs right on the A site, so I'm sure B site is working with that knowledge in hand. I hope they are, at least. So it's going to be all into Joe, and B-side they have him isolated. We have beef with the first peak over at the gay corner area, as most teams call it, and Joe's just looking for a kill, and he's not going to find it, as he spots one player in the carpool, manages to get a really good smoke, doesn't pick up the bomb, and Beef finishes him off with a nice placed M4 shot. And it's going to make this 8-14, as B-side is inching their way into this game, but Blight has a lot of room to work with.
Let's see what the mood's like in the blindside vent. Let's head there now.
Don't beat it then. Keep playing gay. I got one going B. I
gotta watch A arches, because usually when they smoke, they come out our area.
Alright, that's 2B, so... Fuck.
I'm watching A arches.
Pick mid, I got arches.
I got A.
I hear another one Z area.
He's by B house.
A looks clear.
Z dead. Bomb down Z. Or key.
He's gas station.
I flashed B house.
Scope dead.
So dead.
Got him.
Alright, we're back now. It is 9-14, and again, I'm a little bit stunned here about what Blight's done here. And again, they haven't made an aggressive push towards B, or they've made one aggressive push towards A, which they nearly won. They've been playing slow, looking for picks, and right now Karster has actually picked it up quite a bit here for the B-side team. He is no longer a liability. At least he's hitting shots now, as he's going to get peaked, though, very early this round as he goes down to Joe. Early advantage here, Connor, to the Blight team.
That's going to open up the A site for them. Without a scope in that cafe, they have a lot of room to work with, and Karster's been the key player keeping Failure out of the game whenever he goes for the A push, and Failure and Phantom are both working the A site. Phantom goes down to Godspeed over at the Garden, so Godspeed going to make his way with Saw into the cafe, and Saw looking for a peek at the gate corner, bombs down at the A site. As Crazed in a corner gets beef as he hops out, so 3-on-2. This could easily be a Blight round. This could push it to the tie round as GS into Failure, removing that player from the most pivotal spot, I think, and There you go. Craze getting double teamed by Godspeed. Joe picking up the kill on Godspeed. Now it's a 1v1. It's Saw and Joe going at it as Saw comes up there. He has 12 seconds to work with. He needs to get the kill now or else he's not going to get the defuse. Picks up the kill, but does he have the time, Eric?
No, he does not. So we are into the time round.
Well.
He did. As Connor's freaking me out with his psychic ability. So
you know,
9
you
to
can
15.
call me. I have a hotline, Eric. 99 an hour.
It's 9 to 15
now.
now.
Phone sex line.
Okay, that's fine. That way we can do both. You can predict my future and my past. So 9 to 15 now, and we have the advantage, the momentum at least, going in the favor of Blight here. Is right now B-side needs 6 straight rounds here to push this into OT. Only 1 round needed from Blight. Phaler going to be the first one to fall here. He's 27 and 18, 23 and 15 from Phantom. Crazed at 20 and 14, 17 and 15 from Joe, and Jufox, the only one who is not positive on his team, but still at 12 and 15, playing very well. On the other side of the e-rev scoreboard rundown here, we're going to have Saw at 20 and 17, 17 and 22 from Steven, Goodspeed at 15 and 20, 15 and 22 from Karster, and Beef at 10 and 20. This round going in the favor of nobody, as it's 3v3 here. Bomb is planted at the B site. Karster going to get a kill on Phantom there, 2v3 now, as Craze going to answer right back into Steven. Jufox, Snake in the grass right now, Connor, playing by the garbage dumpsters here. Looks like blindside Goodspeed is going to push him here. We'll see if he gets the peak or not, as Jufox gets the kill. He jumps around the corner, takes down Goodspeed, and that's going to be it. As you called it, Connor, as soon as they got that 15th round, they moved ahead with the victory.
Well, you know what? I'd have to say those last few rounds were well fought by both teams, but that first half was completely and utterly nothing but Blight. And, you know, just looking at the way they worked as a team, they worked much better than Blindside did. Even their 2 top scorers, Phantom and Phaler, there's no way you can say that they were carrying their team. Just looking at the way the team played, they just happened to see more of the enemies rather than going out hunting for those kills or baiting.
Well, they definitely played their best players in the spots that we're going to see the most action, and that's how you should play. You know, that's how you should set up your team. And I would have to say that, you know, Blindside had some good players, but they were unprepared strategy-wise, in my opinion. The Bomb, especially on the offensive side. Defense, they made a run for it, but on the offensive side, they hurt themselves. In a lot of rounds that could have been salvageable, they left the Bomb on an island. So, you know, I feel like the better team won tonight. So we'll see what happens in the grand finals here in CEVO A, and of course you can watch that on e-rev TV. So we'll be bringing you guys everything we can as far as that goes. So again, the score tonight, 16-9 in favor of the Frenchies here, and that is going to be, holy crap, I forgot their name.
Blight?
Blight, as they take down Blindside. Too many B's here. Blight beats Blindside 16-9 here. So any last words, Connor?
Well, I have to let everyone know we do have 2 public servers up, a free-for-all pro warm-up and an S&D pro pub. You can go to those at cod4dm.e-revnetwork.com. I know you're not guys aren't going to remember these, but they are being spammed out in our channel occasionally, so actually just go to pound e-rev and they'll be out there, or you can message me and I'll give you the link. But Eric, do you have any shout-outs or anything? Might as well get the few
I was getting a net split. I could not get on IRC tonight. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I got a net split. A server is down somewhere or something, but I could not get on IRC tonight.
I have a shout here from Moa. Shout out Jufox. I can't even speak French, let alone attempt to butcher this language, so I'm not gonna say it. It's something to Joe Flux, and that's all I can say. I have a shout here from Dark. Hi to you, Dark. A shout out here from Betrayed Proper. Shout out to B-Side. Steven, step that game up, son. Heart you. One more shout out to Betrayed. Love you all. Want some, your deep voice is sexy. And I have a shout here from EBK. Shout out to my favorite caster, Water. I love you. And also say I am Sofa King retarded. That doesn't work, EBK. And I have a shout out here. Oh, I said it slowly, Eric, so it wouldn't work. Come on now.
You just sounded
the Jenga
retarded.
mask. Well, you know what? I have one final shout out here from e-rev shout. God, remind me of ban this kid from Vent and IRC when we're done. But shout out to Eric and Connor for being so sexy. Bobcat and I want you guys tonight, honey plus sugar. Extremely disturbing thought that me or Eric would ever break from our exclusive relationship.
Yeah, I mean, this is completely a one-on-one guy. I mean,
It's
really,
what?
is anybody
Coming
else
up on
at
our
our
3-year
level,
anniversary?
really? Yeah, dude, it's been too long to even try to mess this thing up. Because I mean, not only that, the world would explode if there was a third person with the sexual power that you and I had. So it's just not possible. Sorry. As that awkward silence fades, along with that COD4 warm-up server and the free-for-all warm-up server, we are also putting up for you Counter-Strike fans out there. We're gonna have a gun game server with you know, all the goods and all the things like that. Everybody loves gun game, whether you hate Counter-Strike or not. I hate Counter-Strike, but I love gun games. So if you guys want to check that out, we'll be spamming that soon as well once we get everything set up. And I promise you guys, no Quake sounds. We're gonna have unique sounds for that server, so that's a big deal. But
I'm
aside
gonna make
from
all
that,
the voiceover effects.
they're going to be sounds of Connor crying at night and the kitty and all kinds of things like that. But Limey, any last words? Anything you want to pump out?
Sure, yeah. I mean, just I wanted to say about this match tonight. It was pretty interesting. I must admit, by halftime, I was pretty sure. It looked to me like Blight was cooking and baking a German knuckle cake for Blindside there. But Blindside made a good match out of it, and it was pretty fun till the end. And I must admit, all this gay talk between you two guys is pretty a turn-off to me, and I hope you guys just keep it inside of a private chat room inside of Ventrilo if you can. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but no, that's all for me tonight, and hopefully we can do some more CEVO matches and get all the way to the finals.
All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be it for us for the night. Again, Blight taking it 16-9 over Blindside in the CEVO semifinals there in COD4. So for myself, Connor, Just Add Water, the man who invented the wheel, Parker, and the man, the myth,
And discovered
the
fire.
legend, Limek. We are out of here, guys. Have a good night, stay safe, and tune in next time.
I love you, Cleveland!
e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead. e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own